Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you had a wonderful week. We made it. We survived. We got there. We're going to do it. We're going into the weekend. Yes. Welcome, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful week. My name is Todd. This is the Reaction channel. I stream live on Twitch just because Twitch has a much better live streaming platform. YouTube will just take you down instantly, as I found out. Which is weird because then I upload all these videos to YouTube and it's totally fine. So, go figure. I don't know. Twitch is all right. It's a good live stream platform. A lot of people use it. But yeah. Welcome in. We got 5 amazing videos for you today. We're going to go into more about that giveaway I just showed you. It ends on Saturday night, basically. It ends at midnight, Saturday night, Eastern Standard Time. You're wondering, that's New York time, just to kind of, ballpark it for you. What's up, Cookie? Cookie? I don't know how to pronounce that. One of the ways is a little interesting. But let me know. Welcome in, everybody. It's going to be interesting, for sure. We got... I think first we're going to start off with the JoongDunk video. It's going to be very good. It's part 9. We've seen already a couple parts of it, so it should be interesting of everybody just kind of being done with JoongDunk. And then we have a Legends video, and then we're going to follow it up with Agatha All Along. We're going to head on to a Flash video, The Flash. And then we're going to round up this week, this stream, with a Hot Ones versus don't upset YouTube, right? A Hot Ones versus video. Should be fun, should be interesting. Aubrey Plaza's in it, so it's going to be funny at least. So it should be a nice way to end the week and kick off the weekend for each and every one of you. Don't upset YouTube. Well, it is what it is. Ay. But I do wish, I really do wish I could live stream both, like dual stream, which I was doing. It seemed like it was working well. The system was handling it. But YouTube was just like, no, we don't appreciate it. We don't like it. Take it down. We'll take it down. But let's go ahead and run through some information based on that giveaway that we're running here. It is almost done. And then the Smosh got you. Smosh got me. That was the video that did it. Literally almost caused me a strike on the channel, which is not good. If you're unfamiliar, that basically means you can't upload any video longer than 15 minutes, which, if you've been paying attention to this channel at all, you would know 15 minutes ain't long enough. That would be an interesting stream. That would be a very quick stream. You'd have to play like just little parts of each video. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Oh, I like that. Nope. That was okay. That was all right. And we're done. See you next week. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and bring up some information on that giveaway so that you all can partake. The odds are in your favor. They are ever in your favor. So, the only rule, no purchase is necessary. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to pay for shipping. It's all included. That's part of the giveaway. I'm picking up the tab on everything. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. That's it. That's literally it. I know, it's a difficult one. You don't have an account, you're going to have to sign up for an account, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. It's free to sign up for the account. It's free to get the giveaway item. See what I'm doing here? Picking up what I'm putting down? Subscribe to the channel, and it's just a nice way to give back to all of you. Thank you for watching and interacting in whatever way you have, whether you just watch, whether you throw a like on the video, whether you throw a comment down below, whether you're here on live stream. I appreciate it. It's very nice of you to show up and show out and interact with the channel in any way. We just passed 5 million views. I guess you could kind of tie it into that, but really we just do these every year. This is the second year we've done the holiday giveaway. It's just a nice time of year to do something nice. So I try to give back to you all and give you a chance to win something, maybe this. Maybe you want the Under Armour hoodie. It's brand new. Very nice. Very soft. I enjoy it quite a bit. But yeah, it's a good chance to give back to you all and thank you in whatever small way I can to, for your interactions and your time. That's the most important thing, right? We have a certain amount of time on this planet, in this life, and I appreciate each and every one of you giving me, even a millisecond of time. I appreciate it greatly. I had no idea this was going to last 3 years, or so. It's over 3 years at this point, 3.5 years. Wow, we're circling on 4 years pretty quick. And that these videos would touch anyone, or let alone go as far as I think we've touched pretty much every country on this planet. I mean, almost every country. It's crazy. I should actually look that up once, What's up, Rocco Kitty? Welcome in. Welcome in. Shout out in the beginning here, just shouting out the mods that do a lot of work in the background that you might not see. They're the ones that gather all the information that I read after every video, and they also moderate, of course. Shout out to Rocco Kitty, Jace, and Luke. Appreciate each and every one of your efforts every week. It is awesome. And yeah, so subscribe to the channel. That's step 1 of the giveaway. Pretty easy one, right? And then step 2 is to come on to the website, toddreacts.com. Right at the top, there's a Enter Today button that you just click on. Super easy to get there. Or the links are available everywhere. I actually made a little chat thing there. Boom. So you can do that link, toddreacts.com/pages/giveaway, just if you're listening, I suppose. But yeah, just go to toddreacts.com. You'll be able to find the page from there. So step 2 is check out the winter collection or accessories, whichever one you want to go with, and pick one item from those, okay? Whatever item you want, all of it's up for grabs. And then step 3, have your item, and then come on over here to send an email to giveaway@toddreacts.com. That's the email address you send it to, giveaway@toddreacts.com. You can click the link on the website, and it'll bring up whatever email client you use. If you're on a phone, it'll bring up your app. If you're on the computer, it might bring up a website that you use. The auto message in chat says there's no current giveaway. Yeah, I think Stream Elements does this like weird thing where you have to like set it up. Inside, I was laughing at the fact that it said that. But I think Stream Elements does this weird thing where you have to set up a giveaway within the chat and the live, which is, I guess, cool. But anyway, sidetracking. So pick your item, subscribe to the channel, and send the email. And I literally give you on the right here an example of an email. So giveaway@toddreacts.com, subject giveaway. Hey, I want to enter to win the Under Armour sweatshirt or the hoodie or, the rocks glass that I have. This is not alcohol. This is an energy drink that definitely has Red 40 in it, so I might not be trying it again. Insulated tumbler, whatever you want. Whatever you want. The stickers. I've got so many things in front of me. Sneaking in at work. What's up, Slayer Kitty? So yeah, pick whatever you want from the accessories or the main store, the winter collection, and then just send that email and you're entered. That's literally it. Pick an item, send an email, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Because what we're going to be doing here is Monday during stream, I'm going to do a live winner, live announcement. We're going to spin a little randomator or whatever that thing is called. It's just going to pick a number. I'm going to assign a number to everybody that entered. We're going to spin the wheel or whatever device it is. And then we're going to announce it live. You'll be able to see who wins, which is awesome. And then I will reach out to that person. If they haven't sent a photo or screenshot of them being subscribed to the channel, I'll ask for that. And then after that, I'll just give them a link. And the link will be specific to the store. You'll be able to go to the store, add the item, pick your size, pick your color, and then just check out. Put in your shipping information, and it'll just check you out. You don't have to put in any credit card, nothing. It's totally free. No shipping cost, no cost of the item. It's pretty awesome. First time I've used the giveaway links, so that'll be interesting. I hope it works flawlessly, but we'll see. If it doesn't, I'll create a workaround, of course, but should be fun. On Monday, we'll pick the winner. So right after this stream, just send the email. That's it. I have put out ads on Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube regarding this giveaway to kind of spread the word. It is kind of difficult to spread the word on these things because YouTube, I mean, I do have the community page, but not everybody checks it. So it's very much like if you don't watch the video or you don't watch this specific part of the video, you might not even know what's going on. So it's a very difficult process. So I was assuming or hoping maybe the ad would reach people more, but who knows? I think the ad has about 10,000 views on YouTube, which, I mean, seems like a good number. But yeah, that's it. That is officially it. Send an email that looks like this on the right-hand side. Pick an item from the store, and you're good to go. I'm really drawing this in because I'm just like, free. I should have things like on the screen right now. Free. Anyway, that's enough about the sweepstakes. Good luck to everybody who's already entered. I would definitely advise doing it after stream so you don't forget. Because it will be ending Saturday night. Saturday night it'll end. So, just letting you know. If you'd like to request your own videos on stream, you can do so via the season and series tiers. Those are available at toddreacts.com as well. And while you're there, if you want to support the channel and you don't want to win something for free, the store is there as well. You can check it out. Obviously, these are the winter collection items. The knitted crew neck, by the way, needs to be ordered today to have it show up before December 24th. Just a heads up on that because it is literally knitted. It is literally knitted. So to have it show up for Christmas Eve, December 24th, you have to order it today. And that's going by my time. So if you're already in tomorrow, still in today. I'm still in today. You're still in today. In spirit. So if you want the knitted crew neck, definitely order it today. Obviously, I'm wearing the signature hoodie, as you could see. Very soft. I enjoy it quite a lot. And don't forget the accessories as well. Those stick around all year. I just add to them. I added a couple things this year. Obviously, the rocks glass. Trying not to spill. And the pint glass. Hey, it's full. It's a Friday. And the insulated tumbler. My phone, where is it? There it is. Got the phone case on. As you can see. Covers everything. Has little holes for the switches and knobs and gears and buttons and all that good stuff. So yeah, check it out. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. Oh, you know what? I almost did it again. I didn't talk about the Discord. How could I do that? Check out the Discord. As you can see at the top, it actually tells you when I'm live, which is super handy. It even provides a link for it, which is awesome. I think we have it's 165 members right now. 63? 165. 165 members currently in the Discord. Certainly join today. It is free as well. Lots of great people in there. Lots of good communication happening and conversations, debates, friendly debates, and all that good stuff. So if you're looking to keep up on things and maybe you're a fan of something that we've seen, maybe you're a fan of something that we haven't watched and reacted to, certainly you can request a channel be made for it. And we can see if more people are interested and you can have a nice little conversation. So you can request channels. It's super easy. You just go to the request a channel and then you do it. Currently, the Europeans are debating Pop-Tarts. Interesting. All right. Pop-Tarts. I haven't had one of those in forever, but I do remember them fondly. The question is, do you put it in the toaster or not? It's an odd thing, but I think they're a little better warmed up. Not going to lie. But yes, as you can see, tons of fandoms here. One new mention, somebody mentioned me or replied to me, I suppose. Yeah, it's also a great way to get in contact with me if you want to say something or have a suggestion or whatever. Just at me or tag me. And we have a bunch of fun community ones as well, as you can see. Lots of good stuff. Amazing stuff. You can check it out on your own. Just download the Discord app on your phone or tablet or whatever. And didn't everyone tag? It's probably that. Oh, okay. Toasting depends on the flavor. That's a great point, Slayer Kitty. That is a great point. And Rocco Kitty. Yeah, it definitely does depend on the flavor. So join the Discord. Lots of interesting conversations, as you can see. We were just talking about Pop-Tarts randomly. It's very friendly. Let's get the words to come out correctly. Very friendly place with friendly people. I think you'll enjoy it. No pressure to talk at first. If you want to just scope it out because you're like, I don't know about this. Just scope it out. See if you enjoy it. See if there's conversations happening that you want to jump in on. And you're always allowed to leave. It's not a locked door policy. Once you're in, you're in. But yeah, check it out today. You might really enjoy it. It's also a great place for me to tell you about the stream that's starting 2 hours earlier today. I posted about it and people learned about it. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump in to the first video of like herding cats. That's funny. Let's jump into the first video of the day. It is Everyone Being Done with JoongDunk, part 9. So I think we've done 14, 15. Have we done 12? Is this the fourth one? I can't remember. I definitely remember 14. I think 15 was the last one. But yeah, there's a few parts. There's a few parts. And as always, timestamps are down below the video on YouTube if you want to jump around. And, there's something else. It just left my mind. Oh, no. Oh, links down below. These are all member-requested videos. Links down below in the description of every video for all the videos. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Get rid of this Discord preview. All right, I think we're going to need closed captioning for this one, so we're going to leave it like this. It's the fourth time you've been, yeah. It's definitely been 4, for sure. Wow, my volume in my ear was way too high. A little smirk.
เราไปหาจุงดังดีกว่าจุงดังปอนเยลลี่บูมปีนี้เรื่องอะไรบ้างครับ
ปีนี้เรื่องอะไรบ้างเรื่องแรกนะครับวาระซ่อนเลนนะครับมีคู่กับดังนะครับ
นี่เขาเล่นคู่กัน
คอนเสิร์ตของเราไหมหรือแบบอะไร
Oh, I felt that one person in the crowd.
ชอบเป็นพิเศษ
It's just becoming like the main
ก็แปลก
focus.
หน่อยแต่ว่าถ้าชอบของที่เป็นแบบภาพจำของผมจริงๆเนี่ยคือโชว์ของจุงดังถ้าใครได้ดูดึมๆเนี่ยตอนแบบตอนฉากจบสุดท้ายเนี่ยวันแรกจะเป็นจุงงับคอดังวันที่2เป็นดังงับคอจุงแล้วแบบตอนหลังเวทีเนี่ยเขาก็คุยกันอยู่ว่าจุงคุยกับดังกันอยู่ว่าแบบเฮ้ยตอนงับจริงๆเลยเต็มปากเพราะว่าตอนซ้อมมันก็จะมีความแบบเขินๆเก่งๆนิดนึงแล้วตอนผมอยู่หลังเวทีอ่ะแล้วกำลังเปลี่ยนเสื้อผ้าแล้วก็ดูในจอมอนิเตอร์เราจะมีจอมอนิเตอร์ให้ดูหน้าสเตจเห็นดังงับไปแบบผมมากพูดปุ๊บเสียข้างหลังอะยิ่งกันกระหึ่มแบบกระหึ่มมากคือทุกคนนักแสดงช่างหน้าทีมงานทุกคนคือกรี๊ดกันกระหึ่มมากแล้วดังไม่ได้งับแบบกัดอะคืองับแบบเอาปากแบบ
I did
เข้าไปใส่อะแล้วก็มีรอยแบบเหมือนมีรอยลิปหรือมีรอยอะไรที่คอจุงทิ้งไว้แบบโมเมนต์นั้นคือแบบโอเคดังมึงสร้างตำนานแล้วคือแบบ
Apparently this is a running gag. Big biting. Young Master's favorite victim. Just the block button. I'm dead.
ให้ผมกัดมือคือผมก็ที่กัดผมไม่กัดมือถ้าถามเขาดิไม่ได้กัดมือดึมกัดมือกัดคอดึมกัดเล็บอะไรBye.
Oh, Young Master's favorite victim was the fanfic. Gotcha. Is that common that people write their own fanfics about themselves? I thought that was just personal fantasies or something.
เนี่ยเขาน่าจะเห็นกันอยู่แล้วว่า
It's hilarious though.
น้องทั้งสองคนเป็นยังไงเนี่ยไม่เคยเห็นเคมีของจุง
No, it's not.
ในเวอร์ชันนี้
Sounds about right. It's Jong being a freak. Yeah.
ดังเคยซักผ้าไหมอุ้ยเคยดิจริงป่ะโอ้โหถามนี้แปลกๆแล้วถามนี้โอ้โห
I just have a feeling that throughout that entire thing, Jung was just like, and then I, backspace. No, this person, whatever the name was. Just getting the tenses wrong in the subjects. He's even been known to ask fans for suggestions. What? You know what, though? I'll say this. That's incredible fan engagement.
เรารู้สึกว่าสองคนเนี้ยเวลาอยู่ด้วยกันอ่ะมันช่วยกันอ่ะคือสมมติว่าถ้ามีช่วงไหนที่เขาอยู่คนเดียวหรืออะไรอย่างเงี้ยจะรู้สึกว่าแบบเขาจะน้อยๆหน่อยอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
Good God, I love people's reactions to that. It's like they're in their own little world. Got that password down quick. Joong on Twitter, one without dunk is dramatic and emo, I learned this week. Oh my gosh.
เดี๋ยวพวกเราจะพูดสั้นๆแล้วกันผมคาดหวังผู้บ่าวนะความรักผมว่ารักก็คือรักหลงก็คือรักผู้วินครับผมอะไรนะครับรักแปลว่าอะไรเพราะรักแปลว่าเลิฟครับโอเคครับเฮ้ยชอบ
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's adorable. It's sweet. And it's also very annoying, apparently, to some people in the group. That's funny. It's so funny to see, like, maybe they see it all the time and it's just kind of annoying at this point, but boy, that was funny. Good grief. I love how some of them are just like, hey, and then some of them are just like, and then you have that fan moment where she just stops and pauses because she's like taking it in. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video and edit. Go throw it some love. Check out their channel as well. Go ahead and hit it with a like myself. And yeah, apparently there's, how many parts? Okay, so this one was up to part 8. And obviously it's part 9, but obviously we're aware it goes a little bit further. I think it's like 15 total. And we've done a decent amount. Let's go ahead and bring up some information. This is actually an interview with Dunk. Now, it is difficult to come up with English translated content to kind of go over and learn about the pairing and who these people are, etc., the shows are, whatnot. But we were able to, Jace was able to auto-translate one of the interviews. Now, there's some weirdness there. Obviously, if you've ever used an auto-translate, whether it's Google or something, you know that there is a lot of mistakes. So we're going to try our best to figure this out. We will try. Is being 24 years old as you thought it would be? All right, as someone who is older than 24, I'm going to go back in time. And is being 24 as you thought it would be? I'm going to say no. When I was 24, when I was younger, I'd look at somebody who was 24 and I would be like, oh, that's a grown up. They've got everything going for themselves. They're in a job. They've got money. Maybe they got kids. Maybe they're married. Who knows? When you're younger, you just think 24 is like, whoa, that's so old. You're just like, that's adults and stuff. Then you get to 24 and you're just like, oh, I don't feel like that. You feel literally the same as you did when you were 18. I didn't feel any different, especially mentally. I mean, maybe your back's starting to hurt a little bit at 24. Who knows? But just depends on, what you were doing. If you're doing gymnastics, maybe around 24, you start to feel the knees a little bit. Knees start to get a little weak or something like that. But, certainly mentally at 24, you don't feel a day over 18. And I've noticed the older I've gotten, mentally, like, not much has changed. Like, yeah, you might have, matured a little bit more. You're a little more serious in life and whatnot. Maybe you got through university. Maybe you've been working for years since, graduating high school or whatever. But mentally, I mean, there's no difference. Like, you don't age as quickly mentally as you do physically. So you might look older, but mentally you might feel like you haven't aged a day in a decade. Like, it's so strange. The years go by, you get technically older, but you don't feel it. You don't really, mentally, it is what it is. It's a passing of time. And then before you know it or you blink, you're 24 years old. And you're just like, what the hell happened? I swear I was 15 like 2 seconds ago. But now you can, enjoy alcohol and within reason, of course. Do whatever you want, rent a car. Well, I guess in the US, you have to be like 25. So you're 1 year off. You're close. But, I think I felt older when I hit 30. Yeah, I would say so. You're a little more established when you're 30. You've been in a job, certainly. Even if you went to university, you've been in the job a couple of years. Maybe you have a family. Maybe you're, heading that way. It's just, it's so weird because it's not like a yearly thing. Yearly, you don't feel any different. But, then you start counting the decades. As soon as you get to like 20, you're like, oh, I've entered another decade, Then you hit 30 and you're like, oh no. And then 40, you're like, oh gosh. 20 years, not 20 yesterdays. Indeed. 24 was almost 20 years ago for me. Yeah, 20, I'm assuming at 44, you feel maybe physically, I think it's there. Like, you're starting to notice some things, right? Or, the starting of noticing things. But mentally, you might not feel older than 35, which, what even is that, right? I don't know. I have a hard time placing myself mentally anywhere. Like, it's just like, I know I'm more mature. I know I'm technically older, physically, but it's weird. Like, your mind can keep you very young for a long time. That's one thing my mom has always said, you're only as old as your mind allows you to be. So, keep having fun, keep, thinking good thoughts and enjoying life and all that good stuff. And you can be as young as you want for as long as you want. Now, that doesn't mean you can't go, jumping around and doing power slides on your knees when you're 50. Then you need a knee replacement. But that was at the time my children started going to school. Yeah. 24 is the year my disability stuff hit hard. So it's when my life changed sharply. Yeah. That, that will definitely prematurely age you for sure. 24 was 30 plus years ago for me. Yes. Yeah. It's been a minute for me as well. Not 30 plus years, but it's been a minute. Physically, I definitely feel it. Yeah. Gosh. You know, some of those mornings get a little interesting. You're just like, I don't want to get out of bed, honestly. I think I'm good. And then sometimes you wake up in bed and you're like, I'm in severe pain. What did I do last night? Did I sleepwalk? Did I do gymnastics last night? What happened? like what's going on here? Times I feel my age and others not so much. Yeah, I think it's very much a roller coaster, honestly. But yeah, being 24, you know, when you're younger, it just seems like a lifetime away. And it's like, 24, good God, you got kids, you know, you're almost retired. But, you know, eventually when you reach 24, you're just like, oh, I still got time. I still got a lot of time left, you know, if all things work out. And then you just kind of feel young again, weirdly. And I think that's kind of true up until, I don't know, I have no idea, like 60, 70. And then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't have as many years left, but I still got a little roadmap left, you know? I pinched a nerve in my back once while sleeping. Don't recommend. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. That is brutal. At that point, you're like calling off of work. You're like, hey, it's just not going to happen today. My body feels more like my age, but my mind feels younger. Yeah. Yeah, my mom has said that a lot, which is good, honestly. The longer you can go and feel sharp and don't feel a day over. She always says, you know, in my mind, I'm 45. But in my body, that's another story. I rolled over in bed and dislocated my shoulder. Oh, gosh. I think that was EDS and not my age, though. Yeah, that's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Oh, my gosh. And then you roll back the other way to pop it back in. Oh, good grief. Dunk says, not all laughs, not all, and then laughs. There we go. Let's get my reading comprehension up a little bit. Let me just turn that on real quick. I used to think that after I graduated, I would work in a field related to my field. Work at a startup company or something like that. If I didn't become an engineer, I would probably be a pilot, like our grandfather. That's cool. I never looked at any other paths. Entering the entertainment industry was a different matter. To tell the truth, I actually like this kind of work more. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like a magical feeling. Yeah, absolutely. It's got to feel freeing, right? You know, especially if you're a creative person, being in the entertainment industry or doing something interesting. Like this, to me, this right here is fascinating, beyond fascinating. It does everything I like. It's got technology. I'm constantly tweaking things. You know, that's also something I really enjoy. It's consuming content. I love content. It's talking to a camera. I don't know why I enjoy that, but I do. It's just, I don't know. It's, this kind of has like all the things I enjoy. It's like a nice little creative outlet. I can, you know, hop into Photoshop, do some things, create a little graphic, create a little video like I did for the giveaway. Like this is all my stuff and my things. And I think I would have a little difficulty passing it on to like an editor or something like that if the channel ever blows up or whatever. But yeah, I enjoy it a lot. It can be cumbersome sometimes, you know, like changing things and messing around with the website, and this doesn't look how I want it to look and all that stuff. But it's fun. I enjoy it tremendously. So I got to feel like if you're in the entertainment industry and you're a creative person, it's got to feel amazing. Amazing. You go back in time, which decision do you think you made was the most correct? Taking myself to try out for the casting of the drama Lei Tu Dao. I butchered the heck out of that. At that time, I was still an engineering student. My studies were quite tough. When I decided to work in this field, it was a new challenge in my life. I had to try to maintain both parts until I graduated. Felt like I had let go of the stone I was holding. I think that was the right decision. Yeah, absolutely. Key takeaway from that? Trying. That's it. That's it. He showed up. That's literally 90% of success is just showing up. He showed up to the casting call, gave it a shot, turned out pretty good. That's literally it. If I didn't start this channel, there would be no channel, and I just wouldn't be on YouTube or Twitch, I guess, at this live exact moment. It's just showing up, giving it a shot, you know? Let's see. From the first day you entered the industry until today, do you see yourself as having changed? Dunk says, I've learned a lot of new things, such as dancing skills. Ooh, I would have to work on that. Singing skills, or even learning how to behave in this industry. Yeah. I'm assuming you have to do quite a bit of PR work, image consultants and that kind of stuff, because you want to look the part. You want to come across as, someone that people would enjoy. You have to, wash yourself basically in your public image. Looking back to the first year I entered the industry, it's obvious that my language skills have gradually developed from before. I mean, the Thai language that I use in everyday life, because memorizing lines often, reading scripts regularly when I have to be a host on various shows or talking and answering questions to the media has helped me practice speaking more. How can we get to know the characters? Every time I receive a script to read, after reading it all, I do a character analysis to analyze the character's personality and then gradually delve into the details of each scene to find out what the character's actions are telling me. Attending workshops is also important, helps us understand the character better. In addition, I also do additional homework on my own. Obviously, this is an interview with L. Men. Which role would you most like to try? There we go. In the past, I have received roles that require a lot of dialogue. Sometimes the dialogue is 3 to 4 pages long. If I have the chance, I would like to try changing to play a character who speaks little, is calm and serious, and emphasizes using the eyes and gestures to convey emotions. Might be a fantasy or sci-fi role like a vampire. It would be worth a try. So what he's saying is he wants to be a villain. This interview is the cover story and came out this Wednesday. Nice. So this is very timely. How do you see yourself? How do you see your future in the industry? Basically, one of those questions that you get at a job interview. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I still live in the same house as my parents. Wow. Okay. Banking that money. I can't poke fun at it. It is smart fiscally. Right now, they are the ones taking care of me, but when I started working and had an income, when it comes to expenses, I gradually increased the proportion to 50-50. Sometimes it's 70-30. I'm the one who pays 70%. Laughs. Makes me feel really good. My clearest goal is to take care of my whole family 100%. That's awesome. That is so cool. It's also cultural to have many generations in one house. Yeah, that I do think that's really cool. You don't lose touch of family. Typically, in the West at least, you move out when you're 18, maybe sometimes before, and your communication and contact with your immediate loved ones just takes a dip. Especially if you move away, that becomes even harder, and then you have to make it a priority to, check it out and touch in, reach out to people and all that stuff. So it's very difficult. But yeah, money-wise, that is a great thing. If you're able to save some money. Obviously, if you're paying 70-30 or 100%, you're not saving money. But if you're paying nothing or 50-50, you're still saving. What's your next goal in the entertainment industry? In terms of work, I would like to move on to try acting in movies because the working methods are likely to be different. In addition, I would like to use the skills I practice in singing and dancing in concerts. There we go. We've met many times at events. Notice that Dang, I believe that's supposed to be Dunk, is an extrovert. I'm a lonely person, so I like to be with friends, not only my friends, but also my manager. I often invite him to go out and do things together. What is Dunk's lifestyle like during his free time? During the time when I have to film all the time, when I have free time, I take care of myself, go to the gym, rest my face. I have a feeling there's a lot of resting your face to try to not get wrinkles and whatnot. You know, just no emotions. Dunk translated as dang. In a later question, it calls him Shyy. Oh boy. It is what it is. It's auto-translated to English. As we often meet at fashion events, what is your perspective on fashion? When did you become interested in fashion? As one of the people whose mother instilled in me the importance of dressing since I was a child, she was very serious. If I didn't dress well, she wouldn't let me leave the house. As I got older, I saw it as fun. The more I learned about personal colors that match my skin undertone, the more I enjoyed dressing up. I personally like to wear gold accessories to help brighten up my skin tone. I choose pieces with timeless and classic designs that can be matched for any occasion and worn all the time. That's smart. That is smart. I've never been into fashion, which is funny. As I can't remember who pointed it out last time, but I do technically have a clothing line, and I'm literally wearing it. I've never seen wild Google. I'm sure you have seen some wild Google translates. Today's photo shoot with that's Joong, right? Did Joong go over to, or no, L? L is L Men. It literally translated to EL Men. It's the name of the publication. Is in a look that enhances his proportions, as if he was cut out to be famous alone. Boy, that auto-translate was rough. I took a total of 8 looks, secretly thinking the whole time about where each look could be worn and imagining what activities I could wear them for. I could see in my mind the Celine clothes were really wearable, beautiful, and cool. There were sporty looks, street looks, formal looks. And if it was a black quilted jacket matched with jeans, it would be perfect for a trip to Japan or Europe, where the weather was below 0. Honestly, I liked every look. All right. This section comes with thanks to Olivia and Twitter user All About Nia, along with the Discord crew. Shout out to the Discord crew, Olivia and All About Nia. Appreciate your help on this. And Jace as well for compiling it. Along with himself in a bow on stage at Dunk's birthday, Joong gifted himself a pair of designer glasses. Joong explained he'd once glanced over Dunk's shoulder when Dunk was looking at the glasses. Oh, that's smart. When it became his birthday, ordered the same ones from Paris before finding out the store was in Thailand also. Oh no. Dunk was stunned. You remembered it just by looking at my screen? That is kind of smart. That is really smart. Joong was asked after Dunk gifted him a matching watch for his birthday if he knew why Dunk chose the gift. His response was, quote, he's scared that people won't know we are fan, aka lovers. He said he wants us to wear it together as a couple item. Dunk tends to be a bit of a homebody. Same. Not to mention seems to be quite the lightweight. So he doesn't really like going out late. I wish I was a lightweight. Oh my gosh. It would make going out to a bar or whatever so much cheaper. Joong loves going out, and this has sometimes led to Joong sulking. So when there was a cast party to celebrate their new show, Joong posted this on Twitter. Oh gosh. Go ahead and blow this up a little bit. If anyone comes back before midnight, I'll be mad and won't talk to them for a month. Oh my gosh. And after that, Dunk stayed until 3 a.m. and Dunk got pretty drunk. Photo evidence is below. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. It's in the eyes. It's in the eyes. One of Joong's mini Twitter fanfics, as we saw in the video. This one is vampires. Quote, here we go. I am still the young master's favorite victim, even though my body would wither away due to the amount of blood remaining. But this would not be able to compensate for the gratitude I had to give to the young master. If that day the young master had not saved me from the wolves in the Asaki magic forest, I will probably never see today's sunset. There we go. 1.3 million views. Joong recently told a story about dragging everyone to Universal Studios despite all of them being tired because he'd always wanted to go. Quote, when we arrived, it was already 23:30 and the amusement park was closing in an hour. Oh, gosh. As soon as I paid for the tickets for everyone, I ran in. I was scared I wouldn't have enough time to play, but everyone else was so slow. I was pouting. I was the only one excited because it was Halloween themed and my first time there. Oh, Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, it's a good time. Everyone else looked like zombies. Only their soulless bodies remained. For the first attraction, what I wanted to do was take Dunk to a haunted house, but Dunk is scared of ghosts. So I went in with the bodyguard instead. I was sulking. Afterwards, I started thinking of ways to get Dunk to play something. We'd come together, so at the very least, we had to play something together. So I lied to him to get him to enter another attraction. Yeah, there's a bunch of haunted houses there, different themes and whatnot. You can check it out on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos of people touring these and whatnot. It's pretty cool. It's pretty wild. So nobody knew that there was more haunted houses scattered around. I told him it was Jurassic Park because there were dinosaurs at the entrance. But as soon as we walked in, there were wild ghosts, small ghosts, little ghosts, ghosts everywhere. It was so scary, especially the kid ghosts. Oh my gosh. In the end, my prank was a success. After getting haunted by the ghosts, everyone woke up and started walking faster to play other things. We strolled around, ate this and that. There's a ton of food available, and it's all themed. Crazy. I got to play the rides attractions. I got to play the rides and attractions that he wanted to for an hour. That seems like a lot to do in an hour. Oh my gosh. I would be running everywhere. I would have been very mad at Joong. Yeah. Joong's safe space. Watch on mute. See if I can mute it first. Oh. Boom. That is such a such a change of what we were just reading. Joong is a koala. That's funny. Joong has layers like an onion. Oh my gosh, that coat looks comfy as heck. That looked awesome. Oh my gosh. When hanging out with another popular GMM TV partnership, Pond and Fuin, I'm assuming. The four of them are known as Joylada Gang. Another fanfic of Joong's of characters of him and Dunk to play. Oh boy. Oh boy. PH equals F. Yes, I got it. I got it. You and I have been together for 1,000 years. Time flies, huh? Seems like time waits for no one. Everyone moves forward continuously. Sometimes I feel like we are just getting started. Where did you read this, Joong? Jiao Bao, aka Joong. Oh, these words shouldn't come from the mouth of a vampire who only reads encyclopedias like you, Sebastian. Laughs. I'll take this as a compliment from you, but Warden, as the strongest demon lord of this era for 1,000 years, is there any magic that you haven't mastered? Of course there is. The magic of love. Who makes me feel in love? Who will be in my dreams? The one I think about every day. I'd call that person. Enough. The song is so old. Oh, who would listen to the star like you? Laughs. But today, let's go to the GMM building in case someone walks past the elevator. I want to meet Cowtang. Cowtang? Good grief. Oh my gosh. What even is going on? They have a very interesting relationship. I will say this. I think it's layered pretty well. Seems like they get along very well. It vibes like Wuxia. I like the fact that they're silly, goofy. They're not afraid to show it. Even if it annoys other people, it is what it is. It very much seems like they're in their own world when they're out in public and in front of a ton of people, which is incredible. That is chemistry and closeness that you cannot buy. That is awesome. You got to be very lucky to have that, for sure. All right. Let's go ahead and hop into the second video. It is Zhao. I'm assuming Zhao Yao or Yo and Mo King, I think. Dancing with Your Ghost. This is from the show The Legends, which it's weird. Like sometimes the editors are just like, don't put it in your title. Don't even mention it in the comments. But I don't have any issue with it. I haven't seen any kickback or any issues with it on YouTube, so I'm going to say it. It's from The Legends. It's from The Legends. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. The song is Sasha Sloan, Dancing with Your Ghost. Oh, it would help if I brought it up. Or you could just look at me. Or you can just look at me watch it. No, I'll bring it up. I think we're going to need closed captioning for this, so let's go ahead and keep it like this. Or maybe we won't, because it's music. You know what? Let's do full screen. I like full screen, and it seems like there won't be any issues. So let's do it.
Sky, screaming at the world. Baby, why'd you go away? I'm still your girl. Holding on too tight. Head up in the clouds. Heaven only knows where you are now. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every
Just
night
staring at her eating.
dancing with your ghost. Never got the chance to say your last goodbye. I gotta move on, but it hurts to try. How do I love again? How do I trust lost again. I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost.
Number one, that was so incredibly sweet and adorable. Wow. I don't know if we got much of the story there, but obviously they're quite in love. And she does like the drink. That was my main takeaway there. Go ahead and throw a like. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That was a very nice edit. Very sweet. Great song with that that video. Clearly passionate. Gosh. You know what's funny is a lot of the edits that we typically see, certainly on this channel, that members request, usually are around, or a good number of them are dealing with romance, pairings, you know, the ones that got away, or the ones that just happen to come into your life and then you lose them and then it's like tragic. It's very interesting, and you know, the right song can really set it off. Like, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Really got you, you know, got me in my feelings. Maybe it got you in your feelings. But yeah, that was beautiful. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. Check out the channel as well. You might enjoy certain videos that they have as well. Let's go ahead and look up some information on the main actors. We got, I believe it's Shyy, also known by his nickname So-So. I assume it's So-So. Maybe it's something else. Chinese actor and model, known for his roles in Story of Yanxi Palace, The Legends, Falling Into Your Smile. That's a great title. Wow, that's a good title, Falling Into Your Smile. Television series. Also, that's a great cover photo for it too. Wow. That must be decent. And Royal Feast. He was listed in Forbes China's top elites under 30 list. Wow. Up and coming for sure. Born in 95, studied finance, quit his education during freshman year to work as a model, citing family reasons. So he had to earn some money to support the family and whatnot. Influence of army because of his father. Began acting in 2016. Let's see. 2023 began filming upcoming drama titled As Beautiful as You. From 2018 onwards, clearly his modeling career worked out quite well. Falling Into Your Smile was a good show. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. That would be such a waste of a title if it wasn't good. Givenchy, Adidas, Versace, Tom Ford, Tiffany & Co., Disney, Ralph Lauren, Bulgari. Wow. So clearly did pretty well as a model. Since 2018, collaborated with Italian luxury house Fendi. Dang. Okay. Wow. The brand officially named him an brand ambassador in 2021. 2023, brand ambassador for Bulgari. Wow. That's what you want right there. Just do like a couple fashion brand ambassadorships. Just fill out your closet. And then you do like a perfume or something, and then you fill that out. Then you do some watches. You have a bunch of watches. That's amazing. Was listed in Forbes China top influential people under 30 for his substantial impact in the entertainment fields. By February 2023, he had more than 20 million followers on Weibo, which, if you're unfamiliar, it's a Chinese microblogging site with over 500, basically 500 million monthly active users. 2022. He was ranked second in most handsome Chinese idol in 2021. He's ranked second in best Chinese actor, popular actor as per Media Index, and most handsome Chinese actor in 2023. He is top 5 most famous under 30 Chinese actors in terms of popularity. Good grief. Those are some good awards to have. Even if you came in like second or fifth or whatever. I mean, just being on the list or just being considered is an amazing accomplishment. Well, the good news is he went from support role to like big into these shows. So that's good. See. All right, did a original soundtrack with Bai Lu. Wow, okay. 2019. Arsenal Military Academy original soundtrack. He won, or he was nominated for Best Actor, Golden Bud, for The Legends. Look at that. He was nominated for an award. That's not bad. What's going on, Rexon? Yeah, he only had one support role. The rest have been mains. That's awesome. That is so cool. That is really neat. Chinese actor and model. Let's see if there's anything different on here. Entered in 2016, as we read before. He's a Pisces. See. Obviously, there's some pictures here. All right. Check out Bai Lu, Chinese actress, model, and singer. Best known for Love is Sweet, which we've definitely reacted to, Till the End of the Moon, which was unbelievable, the edit that we saw for it. Unbelievable. I've been here since the start, but thank you. Well, thanks for following to the channel, at least. Yeah. Till the End of the Moon. Oh my gosh. That still sticks in my mind of like some of the best edits I think I've ever seen on this channel, which is saying something, because there's over 1,000 videos. Born in 94. Began working as a model after graduating. So she's been working since 2016 as well. Same agent, obviously. Her name in Chinese means white deer. Starred as lead in the historical comedy series King is Not Easy. Historical romance drama Untouchable Lovers, playing dual roles as the general and the prince's concubine. See. Story of Cunning Palace. The drama broke the hit index 10,000 of the IQIYI and became the first female-centric drama who achieved that in 2023. Look at that. Making history. Bailu is the face of many national and international brands. That's not surprising at all. As a GMM TV fan, I hope you approved of my info about JD then. That's not surprising. She's a brand ambassador for Michael Kors jewelry wristwatch collection. In addition, she's partnered with Olay. I haven't heard of the rest of these. Shoe brand designer Sergio Rossi. Brand ambassador for Alley. I've never heard of that. A yogurt drink. A yogurt drink. That's something I don't think I've ever tried. A yogurt drink. What does that even look like? Hold on a second. I've got to look at this. I've got to look this up. You know what's funny? I looked it up and I got a place, an actual district. Okay. Oh, get a little AI. Interesting. Aimed at professional. Oh, it's a light after meal yogurt drink. White collar workers. That's. Is it supposed to be like swanky? This yogurt drink is designed to be light and natural and help reduce the burden after a meal. 4 grams of protein. Oh, they got a boba series. Yogurt drinks can be a good source of protein, vitamins, calcium, and minerals. They can also help you feel full. Oh, interesting. That's kind of interesting. 2 white collar for a spoon. I'm dead. Oh. Yeah, when you're on the go, you know. That's interesting. So you eat less in your meal, and then you drink this afterwards, and you feel completely full. Huh. That's one way to do it. That is definitely one way to do it. Premium yogurt. It's made with milk, cultures, and no added sugar. The Black Label Protein Artisan yogurt. Oh, God. You know that costs money. If it has the word artisan in it, you're paying. Definitely. Oh, my gosh. Bailu tops the 2022 Most Improved Celebrity in Commercial Value rankings. Features in the top 10 most popular drama artist, top 10 most beautiful Chinese actresses 2023. That's not surprising. By April 2023, she had 20 million followers on Weibo. I have no idea what this website looks like. That's an interesting looking logo. At the start of 2018, it surpassed $30 billion valuation. Interesting. Censoring users. That's not surprising. 3 in 7 use the site daily. Wow, that is popular. That is so popular. Microblog. That's so interesting. Alibaba acquires 18%. All right, cool. Very interesting. Oh, I went back too far. She was the main lead for Go-Go Squid 2, Apple Dog's Time. That is a wild title. In the U.S., Chobani has yogurt drinks. They do? I did not know that. I've only seen it in like the containers or whatever that you scoop out of. I'm assuming it's thinner, right? You're not just like squirting yogurt into your mouth. It'd be like taking one of those like pudding cups and just. Did a cameo a couple times. Oh, got another thing coming out. Tang Palace Mysteries. To be announced. Obviously, Till the End of the Moon came out last year. Some television shows. Music video appearances. A couple of songs here on original soundtracks. It's very cool. It's very neat if you can do your own, like, non-album singles. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Just going to drop an LP or something? Wow. Look at these awards. Holy crap. Whoa. Most paid attention artist. Is that an interesting way to say most popular? Most paid attention to. They do yogurt drinks in the UK too, promote it as good for gut health. Interesting. To be honest, I love the Go-Go Squid. The first one, the second one changed too much from the first one. I gotta check out one of these yogurt drinks. I'm gonna grab one. Maybe I'll try to consume it on stream or something. Kind of like I did with the Toblerone. Most popular actress, outstanding actress of the year. Let's see here. Also lent her vocal talent to the theme songs of several of her dramas. That's so cool. It's so neat. Send flowers to virtual flowers to boost their popularity. Well, she's number 38 on MDL, which is pretty good. I'm assuming this is a nice, easy way for MDL to make money and like fundraise. I'm assuming that costs money. Yep. Self-funded. Yep. That's smart. That's smart. I give it to him. Obviously, most of these are main roles. That's not very surprising. You're winning awards and you're making the most beautiful person list. You're gonna be starring in some things. I mean, these are all 8s. Come on now. I mean, that's close. 7.7. Wow, she's only been in really good stuff, especially on MDL. As we've gone over before, anything over an 8 on MDL is probably amazing, or at least worth a watch. Yeah, geez. She has not been in one awful production. Well, there you go. Keep the streak alive. She was in the awards. She talked so much. It was at least 30 minutes on stage. Oh my gosh. Could have died in that time. That is a lot of screen time on an awards show. That's huge. Very interesting. This is just a review of the Legends. It's huge. It's an absolute huge review. So we're just going to kind of skim through it, see what we gather from it. Really good. Got a female lead who kicks booty. Self-censoring. Kicks booty and doesn't bother with the names. And by episode 4, she's taken over the world and taken her Raven. Wait, what, huh? How many episodes is this thing? One heck of a time skip. And an evilness upgrade from the 4th episode within 5 minutes ago. When 5 minutes ago she was saving someone because it's the right thing to do. Although abrupt, it's still understandable and at least doesn't waste our time. Being naive and a kind person who is brutally betrayed in every way possible by someone you trusted and admired, were a bit in love with, and then being made a permanent pariah because you were doing what you knew damn well was right, and what you also thought they'd understand if it wasn't honestly explained to them. Oh, and then having your beloved grandpa killed before your eyes, and he rescues you after he rescues you from being tortured by the guy you were naively but happily in love with. Well, it's understandable. So, the heroine, whose family hereditarily guards the Demon King's son, who has been locked in a cave until his father can come back and cure him, but disappeared without a trace centuries ago. The guy who betrays her, Golden Immortal, breaks into said cave in order to kill the demon prince of the altless logic that someone who literally has never done anything wrong or been able to leave his cave might someday escape and then do bad things, which would be bad. Golden Immortal does not succeed in killing the kid. In fact, all he ends up doing is letting the kid out of the cave. Great job. Love how this is just very conversationally written. Number of random ambushes later, Zhao is getting tired of being chased around. She decides to go see her friend, the Golden Immortal, to explain things and get everything straightened out. Yeah, ... Anyhow, after the time jump, heroine's now the most powerful person, but at the expense of her earlier kind and chipper personality. She steals candy from little kids now, literally. Must be an interesting scene. And slaughters a room full of people who are trying to assassinate her. Badass. Pride goeth before a fall, however, and she is ambushed while trying to retrieve the fabled sword and mortally wounded. Last thing she sees before going under is Chenlan, whom she's more or less forgotten about in her quest for revenge and power, claiming it instead. She doesn't go to see him, desperately digging through the rubble for her, or attempting to commit the act of ending themselves when he can't find her, or entirely excavating the cave over the next 5 years in search of her missing body. Her body's missing because ... There's another time skip of 5 years. Oh my gosh. They got a lot of ground to cover. Ooh. I don't think we need to go over the plot completely. The Viki commenters were utterly enamored of the actor Shyy. He's okay. I'm guessing they chose a babyface guy to make him less threatening when he does have the power, does have a position of power regarding the heroine, so that's fine. Obviously, the two female leads nailed their roles, and they're great. There's an actual epic battle. It's hugely low budget and mostly CGI, but it's an actual epic battle. It has actual high stakes. There's solid emotional investment in heroes we are defeating. We love defeating enemies we hate. Suspense regarding the characters we kind of like, who are under mind control. And their victory recognized as an awesome win by both of them and their enemies and random passerby. And they look very cool doing it. And they win. Mind blown. It's really seriously epic. I could watch that episode again. It was cool. Let's see here. The only one who seems actually morally sound is Wimpy Chick's handsome uncle, who stays out of the politics but is willing to work with the sect against red hair murder guy. Point being, it's not a black and white issue of which sect is good, which is evil. It's kind of interesting. Keeps you on your toes. You know, you kind of make that decision yourself, I guess. Thirsty, random notes. Thirsty Viki commenters equals pretty infuriating. It's amazing how quickly people turned against Zhao when she started going after their imaginary boyfriend. Oh, yeah. That I'm assuming that happens a lot. but their constant nicknaming characters is also very funny. I'm a fan of Buddha Daddy myself. When Lu Sect Mook's gossiping about the boss's game technique equals gold. Quote, we can pick up girls and then we can go kill bugs with them. The Death God's enemy physician being pissed that Chenlan might die and ruin his reputation equals awesome. The physician swearing that he'll cut off his own hand if Chenlan disobeys his orders and requires saving equals hilarious. Red Murder Guy keeping his buddies safe from a hallucination cave by literally tying them on leashes. Whoa, boys, whoa. Let's see. It's kind of a weird... What? Rated more than horses love the prairies. So clearly enjoyed it, I'm assuming. That is an interesting rating. More than horses love the prairies. I'm assuming that means they loved it. Boy, that was kind of hard to read, not gonna lie. I like the fact that it's relaxed, but maybe it's too relaxed. And then you're just confused. But yeah, obviously they enjoyed it, which is good. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. It is Agatha All Along. This is Agathario? I think that's the ship name. Edits, and then parentheses, I'm mourning, or in mourning. So clearly it's not a happy ending, is what I'm gathering from that. It's a sad ending. But let's go ahead and jump in. Not sure if this has closed captioning, so we're going to full screen it. For now, at least.
Don't you want me at my best?
Oh, these are TikToks.
Admit it.
That makes sense. Hold on a second. Let me readjust this a little bit so we don't cut off anything. Just move it over here a little bit. Boom. And we'll just start it over.
Don't you want me at my best? Admit it. You prefer me.
Horizontal?
I can be good.
No, you cannot.
Please, don't go. Take me with you, please. Don't leave me with her. I can be good. Please.
Well, that was an interesting start, wasn't it? Just realized I did not bring up any
It's too sad.
links for this.
You can fix anything, Mom. Fix it dead.
What?
You can do that?
Boy, that looks
Another
80s.
child sacrifice? Who is this? Another child sacrifice?
Tell me how you did it. I need you to tell me how you did this.
Tell your baby that I'm your baby. I'm good on losing love. I know they're losing and I pay for my place.
You guys don't have extra nipples?
That was so creepy. Oh my god.
Was I stupid to love you? Was
You
I
do this and I'll hate you forever.
Was it obvious to everybody else that I
to stop making my life hell.
Oh, that was that Bond song. Billie Eilish.
Where?
I will say, if there's one thing the editor could have done, it was include the credits after the TikTok ended. It always shows that. That way, you know, you give proper credit and everything like that. I mean, I try to do that in my own way by putting the links down below in the video description on YouTube, but it's probably one critique I would have. Some of these do have it,
Stop embarrassing
but
me in front of my friends.
most of them don't. Kind of fitting that we have an Aubrey Plaza video after this. Well, 2 videos after this.
You can fix anything, Mom. Fix dead.
What?
You can do that?
We can't reverse death, no matter how sad it makes us. Some things are forever.
I don't know. Tell that to Jon Snow. You know? Never quite the same, though.
You and me, like old times. Work and play.
There's a thirst trap counter.
You sent flowers, but I wish I didn't receive them. All your lies, I wish I didn't believe them. That boy is a real pussy pleaser. All I study, but he never met me see.
Okay, that's a remix. That's a remix.
Only physically.
Actually, it's a pairing compilation. These should all be thirst traps.
Fine. Then I will.
No!
Thank you, but no. My mother needs me.
In the UK, there's a long-running news anchor called Jon Snow, so I was super confused. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if your name was like super popular in a show that literally everybody's seen? Good grief, that would get old.
Takes me home.
Wherever you go, I won't be far to follow. I'm gonna love you so. You'll learn what I already know. I love you means you're never, ever, ever getting rid of me.
Say never.
You can try, but I love you means blah, 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 yip, yap, yap, yap. Now get back to work.
This song was amazing.
Why do you let them believe those things about you? Huh? About Nikki? Because the truth is too awful. And when I die, I don't want to see your face.
So obviously they knew each other for a long time.
She's the giggle at a funeral. There's everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you.
Pass.
Mm.
A mutiny already. Do you remember pain? It kind of tickles, doesn't it?
Mm.
Horizontal. And gray. Horizontal. And gray.
Obviously, there's certain scenes that were picked.
And I killed Sparky too.
How did you?
I was in the neighborhood. Surprise. My lady.
Why do I think she came back from the dead? Kind of getting that vibe.
You can fix anything, Mom. Fix it dead.
You can do that.
Supposed to surrender himself. That means you're coming.
Hey, we got a credit.
Why don't you want me? Why don't you want me?
My mother needs me. I don't want to see your face.
It's so brutal. That's so brutal.
I am the natural order of all things, baby. And you love me.
You work a 9 to 5, so I'll take the night shift so I never have to see you again. Oh my gosh. These lyrics are savage.
I think that was kind of like a turn on for her, for sure.
This bitch gonna make me
Got me all up in my feels.
No one
Swore that
in
you
history
loved me,
has
but
had
where
special
were the
treatment
clues?
like
I died on the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrifice us to the gods of your bluest days. And I'm just getting color back into my face. I'm just mad as hell 'cause I loved this place for so
Please, my love! Please!
I can offer only time. I'm a battered bitch.
I mean, time's pretty good. I'll take it.
Who is this child?
My pet. This is my pet.
Mm.
Say hi, pet.
Hi.
Mr. Heartstopper himself.
Agnes. I promise I won't bite. I actually did bite a kid once.
Is this an episode of The Office?
Yeah. In the end, all roads lead to me. In the end, all roads lead to me.
I was about to say flash warning.
Hate you forever.
Please let him live!
WandaVision, each episode is like a different sitcom style, if I remember rightly. Oh, okay. I saw a couple edits of WandaVision, I believe. But never actually saw the show. I don't know, I heard mixed reviews on it. Some of them are like, oh, this show's amazing. Some were like, eh.
Please,
I guess that's true with most things, but it is kind of cool to go different eras with every episode.
So I hold you to
It's an interesting concept, at least.
One of you stays with me, the other walks free.
Why does it look like they're mortal enemies, but also in love? It's like, I'll get you one of these days, but first we make out.
I'm sorry I didn't have a ribbon for you to run through.
It's like an alternate reality X-Men with Professor X and Magneto. I'll get you, Charles, but first we're gonna make out real quick.
cards on the table, mind play
Please
out
let
like
him
fools
live.
in a fable.
Please,
Oh,
my love.
it was sinking
I can
in,
offer only time.
sinking in. Oh, slow is the quicksand, poison blood from the wound of the pricked hand. Oh, still I dream of him. Please, I've been on my knees, change the prophecy.
Here's a question I had. You know, I just thinking of this, I'm like, who was the bigger draw in Deadpool versus Wolverine? Was it Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool again, or was it to see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine again? Who was the bigger draw? Honestly, for me, it was to see Hugh Jackman again as Wolverine. I loved X1, X2. X3 was okay, not great. Logan I thought was interesting, an interesting take on it. But yeah, I think I was just more excited to see Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine than anything. I do enjoy the Deadpool movies. I think they're good. I like the first one more so than the second one. But honestly, I think it was more of a pull for Hugh Jackman, for me at least. So let me know your thoughts on that. I think people were psyched to see Hugh Jackman.
You can fix anything, Mom. Fix it dead.
And then at the end in the credits, they give kind of a little montage to Hugh over the years, because it's been 20-something years.
Was died. And when I die, a long time from now, I don't want to see your face.
It just seems like Agatha and Rio's relationship status would be, it's complicated. Figuring things out.
Yeah, thought there'd be a trick in there somewhere. And there was.
I gotta say, I think they could have gone a little better with the costumes, honestly. Especially Aubrey Plaza's character. It's not... It just looks like Aubrey Plaza. Maybe that's how the character is supposed to be, but I don't know. Something about it is not enough.
Yeah, well, her mother can't have her.
You know what? I really like the lighting in this show. The lighting seems really good, and I don't think it's filters on the edits. There are some filters, obviously, but the overall coloring is very, what'd you call it? Aqua? No, it's like a greenish blue, I guess. Supposed to be like a moonlight or something, or like an eerie moonlight. I think the show had the smallest budget of any of them, according to research.
Everyone is safe.
Yeah, you can kind of, unfortunately, you can kind of tell in some of the dress. It's so weird because it's one of those things you don't think about it very often. You know, you're just like, oh yeah, costuming and wardrobe or whatever I think it's called. But boy, usually we think of CGI and budgets, and if you don't have a lot of budget, the CGI is going to look awful. But wardrobe is one of those things where it's like, and makeup, wardrobe and makeup, those two combined, if you don't have much of a budget, those kind of suffer a little. What's up, Fine Line? Aubrey's looks were my favorites. Well, they are, I will say this, they are simply done. Maybe her more like street clothes were fine, obviously, but I'm talking like the one where it's like meant to be, I don't know, scary or different. I'm looking at it like, they probably could have spent a little more on it. There's a reason why wardrobe and makeup have award categories. True. That is true. That is very true. Especially in like period pieces, Bridgerton, all that stuff, Downton Abbey. Like wardrobe and makeup is huge in putting people in that time period or place or setting or whatever.
You can't kill me.
You can't kill me.
So take my power.
It's cute.
Mm.
You know that would kill me. You prefer me.
Horizontal? In a grave?
We can't fight that.
That horizontal in a grave is just... It's in every other edit. It's amazing. Clearly people clung to that one.
I've got a scar.
No, you don't. Yes, I do. A long time ago, I loved someone. And I had to do something that I did not want to do, even though it was my job. And it hurt them. She is my scar.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I thought we were fading to black. What happened?
So what's yours?
I'm your mom's ex.
She is my scar. That boy isn't real.
Oh, that was good. That was a good edit. I like that one.
I do tend to kill my coven members.
Well, you know, things happen.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, haunted by the ghost of you.
Oh my god, the song just hits every time, doesn't it?
When I die,
They nailed that song. They could have just stopped making music after that.
I don't want to see your face.
And I miss my lover man. I miss her lover man.
They've hit nearly every hasty edit trope. Indeed. Indeed, they have. Wow. Wow. Oh, look, it's Pit Babe. Link down below in the video description on YouTube when it's uploaded there. For the original video, go check it out. Let me go ahead and throw that a like. That does not have a lot of views, so check out their channel. They might have other edits that you enjoy as well. Honestly, that was a nice Pit Babe misses you. Oh, God, my algorithm's like, more Pit Babe, more. Give him more. That was a very nice edit. Very nice edit. I haven't seen much of Agatha All Along. Learning now that it had probably the least amount of budget, which honestly I kind of understand. They've had a few stinkers the last couple times out. So maybe they're pulling back a little bit, which honestly, ironically, is one quick way to not let a show be what it could be. So it's just like, all right, they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, unfortunately, where they're trying to pull it back so they don't lose as much if it's not popular or whatever, it doesn't catch on. But also they're making the show exponentially worse if it looks bad. So it's like one of them's got to win out. Either you put full effort into it, try to make it as best as it can be, better CGI, better wardrobe, whatever. Better editing, all that stuff. Or you just go, let's not put that much into it. Maybe it'll catch on and become popular, and then we make money on it, that kind of thing. But I don't know. Honestly, most of it looked pretty good. Most of it looked pretty good to me. Kind of lacked in some of the wardrobe, not like the normal clothes, like the fashion, like street fashion or whatever in those other scenes, but more of like I don't even know what to call it, like the witch scenes or whatever, the demonic scenes or whatever they are. I think Agatha All Along is the best score on Rotten Tomatoes. Really? Dang. Okay. Let me look that up real quick. Let me look that up. I think the critics score was pretty high. Yeah, look at that. So you might not put enough money into it to make it look better, but people liked it. So now, hopefully, you would think that means they would put more money into it, and then it becomes even better. That's awesome. Set after the events of WandaVision, Agatha Harkness recruits some unlikely allies. Quests to regain her former powers. Check that out. So top critics were a little wishy-washy, 63%, 17 fresh, 10 rotten. But then you go with all critics, and it goes way up. So clearly, a majority of critics enjoyed it. Top critics, I don't know. What makes them top? That they do a lot of critiquing? Or is it because they're from major publications? I don't know exactly how they get top. Yeah, they don't even explain that. Audience, though, 83%. That's pretty good. That is pretty dang good. Anything over 80 for audience score, I would consider a must watch. At least one episode. Just check it out. It's the first Marvel series I've heard buzz about week after week. I don't have Disney Plus. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Quite a few of the more recent ones, any of the buzz I've heard about it has been negative. So the fact that it's positive buzz, that is a good sign. That is a very good sign. Agatha Rio. She is my scar. We heard that multiple times in that video. She is my scar. Rio suggesting that she still loves Agatha by evoking her wounds. The femme/ship between Agatha Harkness and Rio Vidal/Death is canon. Former lovers. Agatha is deceased. Let's see. Canon, this section needs major improvement. Well, yeah, I mean, it's empty. So it definitely needs improvement. During the first episode, Agatha is a police detective known as Agnes O'Connor. Scarlet Witch cast a spell on Agatha, trapping her into a delusion for 3 years. While working on an investigation, she comes across Agent Rio Vidal, with whom she seems to have a past history with, and their mutual hatred is palpable, as they seem to wish for each other's demise. They seem to harbor a long-standing rivalry, enmity? I've never seen that before. On her way home, Agatha comes across a teenager who has broken into her house and breaks the spell, causing her to regain her memory. It's at this moment that Rio attacks Agatha in her home and tries to kill her with a blade. Although that's questionable, since Agatha was powerless and could have been killed easily if Rio really wanted to kill her. At the end of the fight, that radiates a certain tension. ... Rio warns Agatha of danger to come. Agatha says she doesn't have a heart, but Rio says she has a black heart, and it beats for Agatha. That's a funny correction. Before leaving, Rio licks Agatha's wounded hand, healing it. Whoa. 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 If I can't reach you, let my song teach you. In the fourth episode, Agatha and the Coven summons a green witch to replace Mrs. Hart, aka Mrs. Davis, who died, and by accident Rio is summoned because she, as she said later, she was nearby. Saw that in a couple edits. Agatha is visibly affected by Rio's appearance, while Rio can't help but annoy her and frighten the rest of the coven, while Agatha tries to avoid contact with her. During the episode, Rio subtly references her previous connection with Agatha, and at the end, the two women are on the verge of getting closer and even kissing. But Agatha's past resurfaces, and this attempt at reconciliation proves to be a failure. Two women endeavor to reconcile, but their efforts are unsuccessful. 7th episode revealed that Rio is death itself. Let's see. 8th episode. Agatha then tries to offer Billy to Rio, but she finally changes her mind, sacrifices herself. She kisses Rio passionately. They kept that towards the end of the season. Not surprised. Which is seen as an act of sacrifice, but also a reconciliation with Rio, since she didn't need to kiss her that way to sacrifice. And then she dies. Interesting. Ship is unique to the MCU and doesn't exist in the comics. The fact that it's a canon queer ship probably explains its popularity, given that Marvel and Disney have been accused of queerbaiting on numerous occasions. Agatha Rio is the most written ship under the Agatha All Along tag. That's not surprising. Most written ship on Archive of Our Own for both characters. That's not surprising. Over 1,800 fanfics on AO3 alone. That's a lot. That seems like a lot. Maybe it's not, but it seems like it. The fact that the two witches are immortal offers a lot of scope and potential for fan fictions. Felt like a breath of fresh air that Marvel and Disney were finally taking responsibility, bringing a queer couple to the spotlight. Get ready for the gay. Agatha All Along credits intimacy coordinator for the next episode. Oh. So people found out the credit and they knew what was coming. Oh, gotcha. Been pretty big fans of the Marvel Disney Plus Agatha All Along so far, especially considering how angry some people are about how gay it is. Well, fellow fans, sit tight because it might be even gayer in the second half of the season, and rumor has it, might even get to see the ship between Agatha, Catherine Hahn, and Rio, obviously Aubrey Plaza, that we've been waiting for all along get steamy while we read 8th episode when it finally comes to fruition. Rumor started when Tumblr user posted a screenshot of the upcoming 6th and 8th episodes, 8 episodes, that showed a credit for an intimacy coordinator on set. Does that person have, like, inside scoop? Like, that feels like a leak to me. Like, how did you see the end credits? To fuel the flame even more, over the show's IMDb page, under the full series cast and crew. Oh, gotcha. Samantha McDonald is credited as an intimacy coordinator for 2 episodes. However, at the moment, the credit has yet to arrive on her IMDb page, nor is it yet listed in her upcoming projects. For the most part, she's credited as a stunt double performer on her other projects, with her only other intimacy coordinator credit going to the TV series American Rust. Wow. They spoiled it themselves, honestly. That's not great. Granted, there are a few ways intimacy coordinator thing could go, but the spreading news still has sapphic fans, in particular eyeing the growing relationship between Agatha and Rio on the show. Show's creator and director also told The Hollywood Reporter that she would, quote, just say that Rio's interest in Agatha has a lot of depth to it, and that, quote, knew that Rio would be so special, and we're trying to titrate how combustible we wanted their interactions to be. Regardless, this is welcome news for all of us, unless, of course, Disney does what they frequently do and minimizes homosexual relationships, which would render the intimacy coordinator's presence far less exciting. Yeah, that is. Yeah, they kind of spoiled it themselves. That is. It's terrible. Why would they do that? Oh, I get it. You do want to, give people credit and all that stuff, but maybe you just release it after the show, so you're not like spoiling anything. But yeah, that's very interesting. Can't believe they spoiled it themselves. Well, it's got to be a good show. It's got an 83% fan rating. Very good edits. Go ahead and hop into the next one. It is from The Flash. It is titled let's see here. It is titled, or it was a planned leak to get more people to tune in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it might have been. That sounds like something that a TV studio might do, for sure. It's kind of smart. That's kind of smart. I'll give it to him. This one is titled To the Wonder, Barry and Iris. It is from The Flash. This will be kind of a romantic relationship kind of video. We've never reacted to one of those. Let's go ahead and bring that up full screen. I don't think we're going to need closed captioning on this, so let's do it big.
You came back to me.
Lois. I could never make the choice to leave you.
Our love story never ends, Barry.
That was the night that we fell in love.
That was the night that we realized how much we needed each other.
Please.
I need you.
You're my best friend, Iris.
You're mine too. I don't think that she's the right one for you.
Then who is?
Me.
Bold. That is a bold move right there.
Someone to come home to.
Wow.
Barry.
She went for it.
Please come back to me. Come home to me. Come home to me. No, I guess in my mind, wherever you go, you'll always be Barry, and I'll always be Iris, and we always find each other. I love and trust you, Barry Allen. The Flash. I love all.
You know what's funny? That doesn't just apply for Barry or superheroes. Someone to come home to. That's something that, gosh, you have a rough day at work or school or something, it can just pick your spirits up just unbelievably. Just a crazy amount. Obviously we don't need romantic partners to go through life. You don't. But it is nice. It is a nice positive, whether you have like a tight group of friends or just somebody you happen to be acquainted with that you've never even met via the internet or something, somebody to talk to, get some, ideas off your chest or vent to and all that stuff. Just having someone that is in that role is just huge. So it's kind of interesting to see, number one, if you're a superhero and you're putting your life on the line, it would definitely help to have somebody close. Although, for the most part, they are putting their life in danger. That is kind of an unfortunate reality for them. But it's definitely, number one, it makes for interesting television and movies. But number two, it's good for the character. You get to kind of see more human traits, I guess you could say. More emotions other than just being superhuman, where it's kind of like closed off and they're just putting their life on the line. A little bit more depth.
I love you too. I always will. Glad you're here.
If you listen
Iris, I love you. You've always been there as the love of my life. You are my past, my present, and my only future.
Get him away from me.
Iris, you're my lightning rod. You're my lightning rod, Iris. Iris, you're my lightning rod.
What called me his lightning rod?
Our love is just as strong as the lightning bolt that hit me 7 years ago. You'll always be my lightning rod. I love you, Iris.
You'll always be my huckleberry.
You're my lightning rod, too.
I knew that one day we'd decide to have a baby. We would try, and you'd get pregnant. Eleanor's gonna be here soon. We have a daughter together. We make a person. She's so beautiful.
In the end, everything works out. We get our happy ending.
You've got to get yourself a girlfriend.
You are still the cutest nerd that I know.
Oh. Oh, right in the feels. Right in the feels. Oh, God. Excellent edit. Great song choice. Link down below in the YouTube description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. I'm definitely throwing that a like. That was nicely done. Very nicely done. Dang. That needs more views, honestly. Bold. That was very bold of Iris to be like, no, you need me. Like, dang, okay. All right. Throw it out there. Declaration of love, all that good stuff. The Flash, obviously, was airing on the CW. Based on Barry Allen, incarnation of DC Comics character The Flash. Costume superhero crime fighter with the power to move at superhuman speeds. Spin-off of Arrow, existing in the same fictional universe as the Arrowverse, or what was known as the Arrowverse. Series follows Barry Allen, portrayed by Grant Gustin, crime scene investigator who gains superhuman speed, which he uses to fight criminals along with others who have also gained superhuman abilities. The premiere in 2014 became the second most watched pilot in the history of the CW after The Vampire Diaries in 2009. Dang, Vampire Diaries was a hit right off the bat, huh? Oh my gosh. It has been well received by critics and audiences, won the People's Choice Awards for Favorite New TV Drama in 2014. Together with Arrow, has spun characters out to their own show, Legends of Tomorrow. Let's see here. When Barry accidentally travels to the future and sees Iris West killed by Savitar, he becomes desperate to change the future to prevent that from happening after saving Iris and defeating Savitar. Barry takes his place in the Speed Force in order to repent for his creation of Flashpoint. Filmed it in Vancouver. Went from 2014 to 2023. Three episodes for every season up until the 5th. and kind of dipped a little. What's interesting is the viewership was pretty steady. I mean, it was falling throughout, which typically happens with shows. I mean, starts big, maybe it has a little word of mouth, grows a little bit, and then eventually trails off. Yeah, it's amazing that by the 9th and last season, it couldn't even hit million viewers. That's so odd. So odd. Seems like most people kind of jumped off on the second season, which I guess happens, you know? Doesn't seem like there was any large gaps in here. Other than 2020 to 2021, of course, we know what happened. We're never going to forget what happened. But, so Iris West Allen, the daughter of Joe West, sister of Wally West, and eventually Barry Allen's wife, getting engaged in duet and marrying during the Arrowverse crossover Crisis on Earth X. She initially works at Central City Picture News as a journalist. What's crazy is how many journalists happen to be in superhero like stories. Like obviously Clark Kent comes to mind. And eventually establishes her own newspaper, the Central City Citizen. Barry is struck by lightning in his laboratory and doused by chemicals affected by the accident. When he awakens from a 9-month coma, he has superhuman speed. So the question is, would the coma have been longer if he didn't have superhuman speed? Was it supposed to be like a 20-year coma and it only lasted 9 months? Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Barry Allen, Earth 1. Quote, for the last 9 years, I have watched the people I love suffer and die. I want a better world for my family, for everyone. Scientist in the Criminal and Forensic Science Division of the Central City Police Department, the son of the late Henry and Nora, husband of Iris, father of Nora, and his future son, Bart. Barry's mother was murdered when he was 11, and the blame was wrongfully placed on his father, who was taken in by Joe West and ended up staying with him and his daughter, Iris. Barry dedicated the rest of his life to proving his father's innocence. Initially referred to as the Red Streak, the Streak, and the Blur. Stylized as the Scarlet Speedster. So many different names. Iris, let's see, quote to Barry Allen, no matter what, I know that the love that we share and the connection that we have can never be broken because we will never stop fighting for it. I felt so powerless today, but I guess this is me saying that I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I'm going to be strong, and I know we'll find our way back to each other. We always do. That is so sweet. I can't. Oh. Ugh. I can't. The Flashpoint timeline, Iris and Joe seem to have some tension since Iris didn't know about Francine being alive. Justin knew that Wally was the Flash, and and they formed a brother-sister crime-fighting duo. Life of Iris was later threatened by a powerful villain named Savitar, which we read before, which they could foresee due to Barry accidentally traveling into the future trying to trap the villain, which was a future time remnant of Barry. Iris survived thanks to the sacrifice of H.R. Wells, and in the final battle, she killed Savitar, erasing him from existence. West Allen is the ship. Iris's renewal vows. Quote, they say that love is a friendship that is caught on fire, but ours is a friendship that was struck by lightning. Oh my God. How cheesy is that? How cheesy is that? It's a great line. I'll give it to her. That's a great line. That's lovely. You and I are our own force of nature. Gosh. West Allen is the het ship between Barry Allen and Iris West from the DC Comics Young Justice and the Flash fandoms. Married, also known as Barry Iris, Virus, Blaris, Newsflash, Westbury. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Barry Allen and Iris have been friends since childhood. Barry always harbored romantic feelings for Iris. That's not surprising. And obviously kept quiet about it. After his mother, Nora, was murdered and his father, Henry, arrested, Barry went to live with Iris and her father, Joe. Barry insisted that his father was innocent, and Iris was the only one who believed him. Years later, Barry is hit by lightning, obviously going into a coma, obviously coming out with superhuman powers. Once Barry wakes up, he discovers that Dr. Wells, that Iris visited him quite often. At the mention of her name, Barry takes off to go find her at Jitters. She runs over to him and they happily embrace. When Barry places her hand on his heart... Wait. Oh, he took her hand and put it on his heart. I was like, wait, what? When Barry places her hand on his heart, his powers are activated, and he realizes that he's a metahuman. Feeling lost and lonely during Barry's coma, Iris began to date Detective Eddie Thawne. Oh, no. Which she later notes she never would have done if not for Barry's absence. 9 months? Come on now. Making Barry feel like he's lost his chance with her? Yeah, I bet it did. Despite having a boyfriend, Iris remains invested in her best friend's well-being. The connection between the two best friends is evident. Iris is intrigued when she hears about a mysterious person who speeds around Central City saving people. During their first encounter, Iris is amazed by him. Joe insists that Barry divert Iris's attention from the streak, but Barry can't help but flirt with Iris as his alter ego. Oh my gosh. It's like he's putting on the mask, literally. And he's just like, I'm going to use this as a way to flirt with her without actually flirting with her. You know what I mean? When he meets Iris on the rooftop of Jitters, he discovers the reason she began blogging about him, bring back Barry's faith in the impossible. Barry is deeply moved by this. He tells Joe and insists they let her in on the secret because he tells her everything. Joe disagrees, revealing that he knows Barry loves Iris. Barry is taken aback. Like, duh, dude. Joe states, quote, I have watched you be in love with Iris since you were old enough to know what love is. He encourages Barry not to give up hope. Barry starts visiting Iris as his alter ego, flirting with her. Oh my gosh. In ways he can't when he's just himself. Yeah, he's literally in a masquerade ball. Like he's got the mask on. And he's just out here slinging flirting. Slinging compliments and all that good stuff. Barry is infected by Rainbow Raider, which leads to all the anger and jealousy he feels coming to the surface. He confronts Joe about helping to put his father behind bars and attacks Eddie, pulling him from a moving car. After the incident, Iris cuts off contact with the Flash, which breaks Harry's heart. They do their traditional Christmas gift exchange. Barry gets Iris a replica of her mother's wedding band as a necklace. Iris is moved, and they embrace. That must be what this is. Oh no, that's confessing his feelings. Barry's mood changes once Eddie arrives, and it's obvious. Eddie tells Iris he believes that Barry has feelings for her. It's probably, very obvious. She brushes it off, but makes the decision to ask Barry. He denies it. Feeling deflated, Barry visits his father in prison, who tells him, you don't think I know how you love her, but you never pursued her because you were consumed with what happened to me and your mother? You let it go now, Barry. Wow, that is wise words there. Taking his father's advice in a heartfelt moment back at the West House, Barry pulls Iris towards him, whispers that he loves her. He explains that he loved her before he even knew what the word love meant. But after what happened to his mom, he was fearful of losing her too. Iris is speechless. Tears roll down her face. Barry leaves. Oh, isn't that sweet? Despite being changed by Barry's declaration, Iris is loyal to Eddie until her father is kidnapped and a tidal wave threatens to destroy Central City. Iris tells Barry she can't stop thinking about him, and he kisses her before revealing himself as the Flash. Wow. Oh, he travels back in time to attempt to save the city, therefore erasing the confession. Oh my gosh. Obviously, I'm not going to read all of that, but that's fascinating. Oh. I think they eventually figured it out, don't you? Eventually, they figured it out. Let's see here. Barry's jealousy. Constantly jealous of interactions Iris has with other guys, from Eddie to Scott and Oliver. He thought his switch with Oliver was cool until he found out that Oliver had been close to Iris. Ooh. Barry's love. Barry's never loved any other woman apart from Iris. In each relationship, he quickly forgets and drops his romantic partner if it means a chance with Iris. Boy, that's not fair to the other people, is it? Good grief. Must have West Allen's destined love has been dropped in Easter eggs. From the byline, "Never get married, Allen," bumps into Iris. It's a no greater feeling till the day she says "I do," and Nora shouldn't be here. The latest Easter egg has been, "We're going to need more diapers," hinting at twins for Barry and Iris, much like in the comics. This idea was reinforced when playing Scrabble. The word spelt out on the board was brother. Oh. Quotes, Barry to Iris. "When we were kids, I loved you before I even knew what the word love meant." Iris to Barry. "Wherever you go, you'll always be Barry and I'll always be Iris. We'll always find each other." Oh. Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet. Both Candace and Grant, the actors, are vocal about the ship's importance. Gustin has dismissed other potential ships, and at the 2018 Comic-Con mentioned how he is always advocating that the show go straight into the West Allen romance because it's a true love story. West Allen is the main canonical ship for Barry in the series. Also extremely popular with fans. That's not surprising. There's a general consensus that the couple weren't treated very well by the show. Interesting, with Iris getting less story and screen time than other main characters from the start, continuing until a black showrunner was hired for season 6. Especially the treatment of Barry and Iris's wedding, with Elicity making it about their own relationship instead of celebrating Barry and Iris's day, and Iris barely being a part of the crossover that was promoted with their wedding headline, is a source of anger for the fandom. Interesting. Wow. I had no idea. Well, luckily that got fixed by season 6, but a little too late on that. Dang. Wow. Excellent edit. Link down below as always. Go check it out. Let's hop into the last video of stream. It is Hot Ones versus with Aubrey Plaza, which was just in Agatha All Along, versus Patty Lapone. Let's go ahead and bring that up. It's actually the full video of Hot Ones versus. If this gets claimed or blocked, the full episode will be available unedited on the website. Amazing, amazing video. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw it some much deserved love. Obviously, a lot of people have seen that video. 2.4 million First We Feast. Excellent channel. If you haven't checked it out, certainly check it out. I'm sure there's many more videos that you'll see on there that you will enjoy. I have no idea who Patty is. I'm not much of a theater head. Like, I've never consumed much of it. But let's go ahead. You know what? I'm going to bring up... I know, right? I have no idea who Patty is. I'm going to go ahead and bring up some information. This wasn't collected for this section, but I actually want to bring up some information on Patty, just kind of introduce myself to her. Very funny, obviously. Great sense of humor. Patty, born in 49. She's 75 years old. Dang. And she's sharp. She's sharp as hell. Obviously. I think you're about to learn. Indeed. American actress and singer, best known for her work in musical theater. Started her professional career with the acting company in 1972. Soon gained acclaim for her leading performances on the Broadway and West End stage. Known for playing bold, resilient women on stage. She has won 3 Tonys, 2 Olivier, and 2 Grammy Awards. It was a 2006 inductee into the American Theater Hall of Fame. Rocco must have assumed you knew. Yeah. When I did a search for hot ones, this was the duo that kept popping up over all the other ones. Nice. 75, somebody older than me. Indeed. She went to Juilliard, which is obviously a very prestigious private conservatory. Founded in 1905. Holy crap. Unbelievable. She's been married since 1988. Made her Broadway debut in Three Sisters in 1973. She went on to receive 3 Tony Awards, 2 for Best Actress in a musical for her roles as Eva in Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber's Evita, and Rose in Gypsy. And one for, look at how long or how much apart those were, 1980 and 2008. Wow. Clearly her talent has not diminished. One for Best Featured Actress in a Musical for playing Joanne in the Sondheim Revival Company in 2022, so that's recent. Tony nominated for The Robber Bridegroom, Anything Goes, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown, and Warpaint. For her performances on the West End stage, she received 2 Laurence Olivier Awards, one for Best Actress in a Musical for her performance as Fantine in the original London cast of Les Mis, in Moll in The Cradle Will Rock in 1985. And the second for Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical for Company in 2019. 2 Grammy Awards. On television, she starred in the drama series Life Goes On, which I think is a soap opera, right? Received Emmy Award nominations for the TV movie The Song Spinner and her guest role in the sitcom Frasier. Really? She appeared in 3 Ryan Murphy series, American Horror Story, Pose, and Hollywood. Additional television credits include Penny Dreadful. She was in Penny Dreadful? Is she the witch in that show? I'm trying to remember. I remember seeing her. Let me see. Is Florence an alienist or early psychotherapist treating Vanessa's depression? Season 3. Oh, okay. Gosh, that was such a good show. If you haven't seen Penny Dreadful, it's a good one. Laurence Olivier Awards are the UK Tonys, basically. Wow, okay. So clearly recognized internationally as an unbelievable talent. Let's see. Agatha All Along, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Film roles include 1941, Witness, Driving Miss Daisy, Summer of Sam. I mean, it seems like a natural. If somebody's really good at theater, chances are they're going to be pretty decent on a movie set, certainly. It is different, obviously. But I guess you could just assume the camera is the audience in a way and kind of play to that without obviously acknowledging it. Let's see. Part of the first graduating class of Juilliard's drama division. Holy crap. Which also include actors Kevin Kline. No way. Graduated from Juilliard in 1972 with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. The training at the school instilled in her a respect for the craft of acting and the stage, but maintains that it did little to prepare her for the realities of pursuing a career on Broadway, which is my main criticism with university. It does not prepare you at all. Obviously, if you do like internships and stuff like that, it's different. But yeah, most of it's just theory, and it's not actually practical. Mezzo-soprano vocal range, known for her strong, high Broadway belt singing voice. 2008 interview, she maintained that she was an actor who sings, and thankfully she had a voice. Original members of the acting company formed by John Houseman. It's pretty impressive. Pretty dang impressive. Patty and Aubrey will face off on Hot Ones Versus. Premise of the show is to tell the truth or suffer the wrath of the last dab. Whoever eats the most wings loses, as we saw. It was a very good episode. Clearly, these two have quite the chemistry. It was pretty amazing, honestly. That was a good one. I've seen a couple of those, since they've been doing those. It hasn't been long, but obviously I'm familiar with Hot Ones, the original show, but the Versus one is a little different. I like it. It's not bad. Kind of reminds me of something they do on like a late night television show, one of the talk shows or whatever. Honestly, their chemistry is very good. Aubrey's super dry humor, and it seemed like Patty was like matching it perfectly. Very very interesting. You could tell they got along very well. Oh, Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, a song she performed for the show, became one of her signature songs throughout her career. Won her first Tony. Dang. Wait, what? Starred as Rosalind opposite Val Kilmer? Val Kilmer was in theater? I had no idea. It's amazing how many people do theater and you're just like, what? Like Hugh Jackman is an unbelievable theater actor. And then you find out he did Wolverine and you're just like, excuse me? Wait, what? Let's see. We can get some more recent. Following the closing of Company, Capone resigned from Actors Equity Association, the union for professional stage managers and actors in the U.S. It was announced that she would return to Broadway in the Jen Silverman play The Roommate, starring opposite Mia Farrow, the Booth Theater in August 2024. Random sneeze. Wow. The amount of credits is wild. Obviously, she was always busy. Which, honestly, what you want. As long as that phone's ringing and your agent is calling you a lot with offers, things are going well. I was watching a Matthew McConaughey. He was on a podcast, and he was just like, I'd gotten dazed and confused, and some people saw it, and then I started getting a ton of offers. And then what was the next one? I forget the next thing he did, but I think it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something. Whatever he did that blew up, all of a sudden he started to get a bunch of offers, and it was basically just pick which one you want, and it just freaked him out to the point he just left for Peru for like a year. It was either a year or 2 years. He just left. He just bailed because it was just too much. And I was just like, wow. And the podcasters were just like, the confidence you have to have in your ability to, come back and do things, to just walk away from all that is wild. And he's just like, you know what? I don't know. It was weird. It like freaked him out or something. It's so weird to think that he went from Dazed and Confused, which was like an indie film, to one of the best actors that are around right now. It's unbelievable. What a career trajectory. Mezzo-soprano. She can equally blast a big show tune out of the park or sweetly murmur a lullaby. Vocally, she is known for her powerful, emotive style of belting. Set a new standard for a modern generation of high belt rill trillers. To cope with some vocally demanding roles such as Evita, during which she lost her voice several times, she remains silent when not performing in limited social activities. After undergoing surgery to treat vocal nodules during the 90s, I'm assuming a lot of singers get that, or some sort of vocal issue where they have to, do some sort of treatment for.
Do it!
What's up, Jonas? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I am reading information on Patti LuPone, who is a Broadway and musical theater actress. What's up, Norway? The return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I actually just watched last month the first one, just because of Halloween and whatnot. And it was very much low. I mean, it was very indie feeling, but it had that creepy factor that you just cannot duplicate. It was very good. Only has 3.4 stars on IMDb. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Language, my dude. Language. Yeah, so that is obviously Patti is quite the talent for sure. Good Lord. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of the stream. I hope you had a good time. That was a lot of great edits and videos. Obviously, that last one was more professionally done, but I enjoyed them nonetheless. I hope you did as well. One thing I really want to touch on is the giveaway. I was going through my mind, like, where do I go from here? One thing I do want to touch on again is the giveaway. But let me pull that back up real quick, because this is the last time I will be speaking to you in this form, other than the Discord. I am finished for the day. I started 2 hours early, actually, today. Go ahead and bring up this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That is step 1 of the giveaway. Subscribe to the channel. Super easy, right? If you don't have an account with YouTube, just sign up for one. It's free. And then head on over here, toddreacts.com/pages/giveaway. You can just go to the main page of the website and then just hit the enter today button, and that'll take you to it. Pick something from the store, whether it's in the winter collection or accessories, whatever you want, and then come down here and send an email, very simple email, just saying, hey, I want to win this, and that's it. That's literally all you have to do. The giveaway example email is on the right. It's giveaway@toddreacts.com, giveaway@toddreacts.com. Mention the item you want, and that's it. You're done. That's literally it. That's all you have to do. Super easy. And then I will live pick the winner on Monday. We will do that on Monday's stream. So hang in for that. The last day to enter is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 12 a.m. Technically Sunday, I guess, 12 a.m., midnight. But yeah, just do it after stream. Do it now. Do it after stream, whichever one you want to do. That way you don't forget or you don't push the deadline or whatever. And yeah, good luck. The odds are pretty dang good. So go ahead and enter right now. Giveaway at toddreacts.com. You can win anything from the store, whatever you want. The shipping is on me as well, so it's totally free. Basically, I'm going to contact the winner and ask to see proof. If you don't send it in the first email, I'll just ask for a screenshot of you subscribe to the channel. After I see that, I'll send you a link, and you just use that link to add your item to the cart, pick your size, pick your color if there's color options, and then you just check out. Basically, provide your shipping address, and you're good to go. No payment, no credit card required. It's a free process. This is a free giveaway. So good luck, and subscribe to the channel. Whether you want to go into the giveaway or not, that's totally up to you, but it is free. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Twitch channel if you're watching live on Twitch. That way you'll be notified whenever I'm live, as well as the Discord will tell you that I'm live as well. So join the Discord. Lots of fun people in there. I think it's 165 members currently, which is amazing. And I think, did I touch on everything? I think I did. If you'd like to request your own videos, toddreacts.com as well. Season and series tiers is how you do that. I will see you all on Monday. We're going to do the giveaway winner live on Monday. It'll be awesome. And I hope you have a wonderful, safe, yet fun weekend coming up. Do what you want within reason. I'm going to a concert after this. Should be fun. And that's why I did this a little earlier and changed the order. I did change the order. I did put the Hot Ones video at the end because I thought it'd be a little bit of a higher, end on a funny note kind of thing. But yes, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you back here on Monday. Take it easy, everybody. And good luck in the giveaway. I will see you soon.